Welcome back, everyone. I'm joined by Mark and Gary, and they are the narrators and drivers of the Mark Twain Trolley Tours. So for those that don't know what those are, just tell us, what are the Trolley Tours?
Go ahead.
It's a historical, architectural, and cultural tour of Chemung County, mostly the city of Elmira. We talk about Mark Twain, of course, as the focal point, but it's much more than Mark Twain. We go through the near West Side neighborhood, talk about our Victorian architecture. Actually, we go all the way back to the Native American times here, through the Revolutionary War. Underground Railroad had a very big presence here. Civil War with the mustering point. Chemung County was like a basic training area, one of two in New York State, and right up until to modern times.
Okay, and we know that Chemung County is rich with history, and this allows people to kind of go back in time and really explore all of that. How long have you been doing this?
I think the trolley itself goes back to the early 1980s. When it first started out, it was actually, the original trolley was built on a bus chassis from, by the employees of Chemung County Transit at that time, and incorporated many parts from original trolleys. But it just outlived its, lifespan, and now we have a more modern, larger trolley. But it's gone through several changes over the years, but it dates back over 30 years. Personally, I'm starting, I think, my 18th season, and Gary...
About 8 years.
8 years,
Yeah,
wow.
so between the two of us, we're going on 30 years of experience here.
That's excellent. I would trust you, you know, telling me the right things. Now, how long are the trolley rides, and who all are invited to attend?
Well, anyone can attend, obviously. The tour is an hour, and we do Tuesday through Saturday, 10 to 2. The 2 o'clock tour is a little bit different because we go into the Mark Twain grave site, and this year we've added something new. We're going to be going into Eldridge Park and talk about that.
Okay, and what are some of the other places that you go through during the trolley ride?
We drive through the downtown business district, the area of the Chemung County Courthouse, and talk a little bit about the history of those buildings, the Arnott Art Museum. We go out through the near West Side and into Woodlawn Cemetery, of course. The National Cemetery we drive by. It's a lot of important history there. And then we do a loop of the south side, the Maple Avenue Historic District, Dunfield, talk about our sports history, and so on. A
lot of stops.
Yeah, I think it's about
a lot packed into an hour.
It is. We do stop at the Mark Twain study as well on the Elmira College campus, and go in and hear a bit of a story there about Mark Twain and the study. And then after that, we talk to the passengers outside and telling them more about the college and the family and that sort of thing. Elmira has a rich history, and I love it when people from Elmira take the trolley ride, and when they get off they say, I've lived here all my life and I never knew that.
Yeah.
So we like to hear that.
So how long are you guys going to be doing the trolley rides? I know they're just starting back up. Is this just a summertime thing?
Yes, it just goes through July and August. Labor Day weekend is normally our stopping point. I think Saturday, July
31st, I think it is.
Okay.
But don't wait until the last minute.
Of course. Do you have to schedule time in advance to ride the trolley?
Reservations aren't necessary, but we do encourage them because you never know when it is going to sell out, and it does. Quite often we'll get a large group unexpectedly, and then other people will show up hoping to get on, and there just isn't room. So it's best to call ahead to the Chemung Valley History Museum on East Water Street, and there's always someone there to take a reservation. Alrighty,
well, we will put that number on our website, mytwintiers.com, if you want to call in advance to schedule a tour on the Mark Twain trolley. Thank you guys so much for joining us this morning, and we are going to take a quick break. We'll have more news and weather when we return.